Hello and welcome to On Course. My name's Dean Macy and yep, it's the middle of the summer. I'm heading down to the south coast, but no, I'm not going to be sunning myself on the beach. I'm going to be meeting with Pete Redding, who's going to be giving me a masterclass on how to catch some of the most beautiful fish in British waters, the grayling. I'm going to fish a private stretch of the River Frome in Dorset. I'm told it holds plenty of 2-pounders, and Pete, who's caught some big grayling in the past, knows it like the back of his hand. Pete, how you doing, mate?
How you doing, Dean? Nice to see you.
Well, and you, mate. You've been down for about an hour and it's been raining recently. How's that affected the river?
It's not affected it too badly, actually. It's nice and clear. Seen a few fish about.
Have you really? So there's a chance of catching them?
Oh yes, we'll get a few today.
I've never put a bait to a grayling before, and I've brought some kit down that I hope is going to be suitable for the job in front of us. So if you can sort through it, we can get off and do some fishing.
Right, let's have a look, see if it's suitable.
There we go, Pete. This is the stuff that I've brought. This is a 12-foot £1.25 rod, probably a bit too stiff, but just in case there's a couple of big ones in there, I always want to bring one along. These two are float rods. This one's a little bit softer than the other one. This one's got a little bit more backbone. And I brought a feeder rod just in case. I didn't know whether the rain was going to bring the river up and colour it up and whether the feeder would be the right move. So what do you reckon?
Well, this one's a little bit too beefy for the job, really, and that's more for heavy ledgering. The two float rods look fine, but I think we should go for the slightly longer, steelier carbon version. The feeder rod, a little bit short. I think we've got a feeder rod set up already, so we'll use mine if need be.
Oh, nice one. Well,
okay.
I'll put 3 or 4 pound line on this float rod. How's that sound?
Yes, 3 to 4 pound line will be fine.
Good lad. Well, mate, that sounds like we've got a plan, and we ain't far off going fishing. This stretch of the river near Bare Regis is a bit of a fisherman's paradise. Beautiful unspoilt countryside, tall riverside reeds to hide in, and a decent number of good swims. The grayling is a small fish, but it's a real beauty, with blue, grey and lilac scales. There's a distinctive sail fin which is full of colours, particularly during spawning. The British record is around 4 pounds, and I'm going to be really happy with anything over 2, but that might be a tall order. I've never caught a grayling before. We need to stay mobile today, so on Pete's advice, I've set up a single float rod with 3 pound line. No buzzers, no chairs, and definitely no bivvies. The water is crystal clear, and being able to see a couple of large grayling is just too tempting. I'm busting to have a go. God, look at the size of that one, Pete. How big do you reckon he is?
That's a good 2-pounder, maybe 2.5 pound, Dean. Big fish.
Well, we've just stopped in this swim and put a little bit of bait in. We've seen at least half a dozen grayling to just over 2 pound, and I have to say they're a lot bigger than I thought they was going to be. The swim we were going to fish is about half a mile upstream, but I'm going to try and twist Pete's arm and see if he lets me have a fish for these before we get up there. Pete knows better than anyone the rig that's going to catch me my very first grayling. It seems very, very simple, but quite crude at the same time. Talk me through it.
Well, it is very straightforward. It's just really an Avon float rig with the bulk shot grouped together at the bottom to make sure the bait gets down through the fast water, because this is quite a fast flowing river.
Right.
So it's just a bulk group of shot and a little dropper shot there, about 6 inches from the hook. And I use a small hook because that holds better in the grayling's mouth than a big hook, actually.
And the float's very, very small, and it's obviously attached by rubbers. Is that just so if you need a bigger float, you can adjust the shot in and just obviously put the float on straight away?
Yeah, if it's a really windy day or in a really strong current, you can easily put a bigger float on.
Finally, we've arrived at the swim. It's a superb spot with a shallow patch of water that we can see the grayling in. The pressure's on me now to get the cast a few feet upstream and then hang on.
Beautiful. Back into the flow.
Fish!
Fish.
I'll tell you what, that feels very, very hard,
good.
heavy and dogged.
Good, good. That could be the fish.
That feels very heavy. That's not doing much at all.
That's your 2.5 pounder, Dean. That's a big fish. Yeah, you'll need to drop your rod right to the water surface.
Yeah, look at the size of it. Oh, I just can't stop it, mate. I daren't put any more pressure on this 3 pound line straight through. Look at the size. God, look at him, he's just come out. He's just ploughing through the water like a dolphin. Look at him. Pete, my knees are shaking, honestly. Oh, no. Oh, I've come out.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, I've lost it. Oh, I don't believe it.
Bad luck, mate. Bad luck. There's a big old fish, that. It was a 3. At least a big 2.
Absolutely Gutted.
Never mind, you got another chance tomorrow.
Anyone want to buy some rods? Well, you win some, you lose some, but don't I wish I come out on top. Well, what a fantastic day's fishing, but sadly I lost that big fish at the end, and after such a hard fight, well, it's made me more determined to come back tomorrow. Join me in part 2 and see if my luck will change. Welcome back to On Course. I'm fishing the Dorset Throne with Pete Redding. He's given me loads of advice on catching my first grayling, and we've done well. If I had to go home right now, I'd still have had a great time. Well, here we are, it's day 2, and we're in the swim that we finished off last night where I lost that big fish, and we're hopeful that that fish has rejoined the shoal and we get a second bite at the cherry. Pete's going to have the first cast today, so I'm just going to flick a few maggots in, and then he's going to run his float through. What do you reckon our chances are today, Pete?
Well, they're taking the bait quite well, so with a bit of luck we should get a couple of fish here without too much trouble, Dean, but let's just see.
Spot on. It's exciting today after the day we had yesterday, Pete.
Oh yeah,
After
the anticipation.
We're after the big one now though, aren't we?
Yeah.
That's a fish.
Oh, that's a fish.
That's a fish. That's a fish always going upstream.
Oh, he doesn't
Always
know
going
where he's
downstream
going.
now. Look at that. That didn't take long at all, did it?
No, that's not a bad fish.
I'll tell you what, that's a fighter, isn't it?
It's a 2-pounder. Unfortunately, it's hooked in the tail, I think.
He's in.
There we go.
He swam in head first. Unfortunately, you didn't hook him head first.
I didn't know. That's bad luck.
Well, it's bad luck, but you take the luck when you get it.
Yeah.
Right, that's a good fish, Pete, you know.
Good fish,
Not a
2
bad
pound
fish.
plus.
That's the start of the day we wanted. Let's get him out. Oh yeah, nice fish. Well, we're after big ones today, and
Yeah. Let's just see what he goes.
well, I reckon he's 2-2. You reckon he's 2-4. And I reckon it's going to pull up a weight of 2-3 now. just
We'll
so it doesn't
compromise.
settle the argument.
We'll
but,
compromise.
Oh, there
It's
we
quite
go.
thick in the shoulders, that one, isn't it?
He is actually. I think you're. You might have. Well, you got the experience over me as well, so. Oh, look at that.
No, he's beat us both. It was 2-6. 2-6, 2-7 actually.
Nice.
He's settled on 2-7.
That surprised me.
Yeah.
He is a thick set fish.
Yeah,
isn't he?
that's it.
Let's take him off and have a look at him. 2-7. I mean, that's a good fish.
Yeah. Yeah, he's quite thick in the shoulders.
Yeah, he is. So what does that make the fish that I lost last night then?
Half a pound bigger. Yeah, the one you lost was about 10 ounces off the British record, mate.
Oh no. But then again, that is a fantastic looking fish. The colours in it again are superb. Well, double red maggot's been the killer so far.
2 maggots always works best.
And does it really? You
For
find
some
that 2
reason.
maggots works best?
Don't do well with a single very often at all.
Well, they are greedy little fish, and look at that.
Irresistible.
Right, Pete, if you sprinkle a few freebies in for me,
Yep, I'll feed him up
I'll
for
prepare
you.
myself for hopefully a personal best.
I almost guarantee it.
Oh, don't say that, Pete. You may have done it for me now.
Still 2 big graylings swirling about at the bottom of the swim.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you watch, mate. I feel lucky on this cast.
That's it. Draw it into the flow. And that's sinking down to them.
There we go.
Yes, you're in.
Yep. Oh,
Not too big a one though.
Oh.
I think you got the smallest in the shoal, Dean.
how's that for luck?
He's a youngster.
Well, I expected to catch quite a few grayling of this sort of size, but I've been a bit spoilt on this river. Well, he really is a bit of a tiddler, mate, but...
They were all tiddlers once, weren't they?
well, exactly, they were all tiddlers once, you're right.
But they're very fast growing. That fish could be a pound in a couple of years.
Oh, look at that. That is
Pretty.
absolutely
Not a pretty
perfection in miniature,
fish.
that.
Not a pretty little fish.
Look at that. That is awesome. Let's put this one back because, like you said, there are bigger fish in there. There's bigger fish in the sea, or in this case, in the Frome. Do the honours with that one, Pete.
Yep.
While things quieten down, I want to chat to Pete about some of his best moments on the riverbank. Well, this is an amazing river, Pete, and I know you fished it for a number of years, and over those years you must have caught some big fish. Are there any of them fish that stand out amongst the rest?
Yeah, I've had several over 3, up to 3.8, but my most favourite fish I think is a 3.5 that I had last year. Not a long way from where we're fishing now. Got a picture of it here for you.
£3.5 it's an enormous fish, isn't it? You can see it's very long and quite deep as well. Did you hook this and instantly know it was a big fish?
Yeah, that just felt really solid when I hooked it. It's a big fish, big, strong fight.
Back to the fishing. Pete's had a 2.7, and let's be honest, I'm desperate to get one of my own.
That's it, quickly into the float. That's it. Hold back, yeah.
Oh, there's a fish moving over to it.
Has he got it?
Yep.
Terrific.
Yeah, I saw
Is it
him.
one of the big ones?
I'm not sure. I'll tell you what, there's a couple of fish following him.
It's a 2-pounder. Keep him upstream for a while, Dean. We don't want him to go into that fast
it's a reasonable
water.
fish, yeah.
Yeah. Lower your rod and draw him back up into the pool. That's it. Otherwise he'll shoot off downstream. It's a 2-pounder. Oh, he's shaking his head a bit.
Yeah, he is. He's going around the weed. It's one little piece of weed that could pose a problem. The moment of redemption after last night.
Big fin out.
Look.
Whoa.
He looks pretty similar to the one that you had
He does, doesn't
a
he?
while ago.
He does.
Oh.
No, he's a 2.
Oh.
No, don't worry. Take it. Let him go out into the fast water. Right. Lower the rod and bring him upstream, and then let him drop back into the net. Guide him upstream. See how you're
Danger
guiding him?
country. Yeah.
That's it. Whoa.
Come on, baby. Come on. Please don't come out. Come on, yeah!
Gotcha.
Good job, Pete Redding. It's not a bad fish.
2.4, 2.5. Terrific.
Yeah! You reckon he's my first 2?
Easy 2. 2.4, 2.5, something like that.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, I was shaking like a leaf after last night, I really was. Let's get the hook out of him. I saw this fish move from the far side of the river over to the bait, and then when I lost sight of the fish, I just concentrated on the float then after that. Oh, let's get him. Oh, he's still full of fight.
That's it. There he is.
There we go.
Let's have a look.
Move that out of the way so no one tries.
He might go 2.4.
I don't know, I'm a little bit sort of dubious about
Yeah,
that.
you hold your first
He looks
£2 grayling,
pretty.
mate.
Let's weigh this one. I'll rest him in the water. You sort your scales out.
Rest him in the water, I'll get the
Get in
scales.
there, my son. Mwah. Lovely jubbly. Oh. Well, you zeroed the scales, Pete. What do you reckon?
I reckon he's 2.5, 2.6.
He looks very similar to the fish you had, but he ain't got the mark on his side, so it's not the same fish. And he's a good fish, isn't he?
He's a good solid fish.
I can't believe that within 48 hours of my first ever, my first ever grayling session, I'm sitting here with the legendary Pete Redding holding a 2-pound grayling, which I caught. Look at that. Dream come true, it really is. Let's put the little baby on the scales and
drop him into the sling.
and see the moment of truth.
Shall I read the scales?
You read the scales. I never like reading the scales when there's, well, I'll say a possibility of a personal best, but that's almost certainly a personal best. I'll hold them if you don't mind. I like to. What do you reckon? Oh, it's all right.
£2.6.
Get in there, mate.
Well
That's
done.
exactly what you said it was. 2 pounds 6 ounces of hard fighting river frome grayling.
Solid as a rock
What
as
a
well,
beautiful fish that is. Yeah, muscle. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a real athlete sort of fish, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Very dense muscle.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm glad this one didn't fight too hard. It was pleasurable, but it weren't heart stopping.
Good stuff. Well done.
That was my target fish. You've
Target
made my
achieved.
day. You've possibly made my year. There we go. Okay. Well, this fish has had at least 5 minutes to recover. He or she is kicking strong and ready to go back to the rest of the shoal, but let me see if I can get her out for one last look. That is a classic hard fighting river frome grayling. Stunning fish, personal best, 2 pounds 6 ounces. And the dream come true, it really is. Let's rest her in the flow, facing upstream. Look at that. Swimming strong, just doesn't want to leave me. Off she goes, fighting strong. That was amazing, it really was. I'm just not going to get any better than that. And as the day winds down, I'm going to head home well satisfied. I've had an excellent time down here on the River Frome. Pete Redding's been great company. 48 hours ago, I'd never caught a grayling before in my life. Now my personal best is 2 pounds 6 ounces, so I'm definitely going to go home a happy man. Join me next time on course with Dean Macy.